last Saturday, I was at the New York Met Museum, and when I was looking at the armor and like different weaponry and like just the artifacts from the past, it was amazing to see that all those things were done by hand. And it made me think that's exactly what was done with the operation systems and just software in general in the last 20, 30 years. A lot of things were done by hand, so it's a programmer on a keyboard just typing by hand lines of code. But with the AI, we created industrialization of code. So right now you just give your idea, you have some specs that were pre-made, and boom, you get fully functioning apps done in seconds. So right now those apps aren't the level of quality that we like usually can just blindly publish online and build our business around. But I have a friend who shared me a fantastic blog post, and I want to share it with you right now. So if you go on this one, Chris Loy, The Rise of Industrial Software, he actually makes a great analogy how software becomes a disposable commodity, and the fact that with the it's not the first time we see that in the world in the history of technology and human progress. We saw it already with the printing press, with agriculture, and with the digital images. So more industrialization creates actually more demand and more production. So printing press created a lot of journals, paperback, genre fiction. Agriculture led to ultra processed junk food, and digital images led to user generated video. So, and this is how he sees it right now. Like traditionally, software was really high cost because manually done, but it created a lot of value because if you put so much time and effort into it, do it right. That's kind of the same as I saw those swords and like great weaponry from the 1700, 1800. But now we go into that area of high production, and right now it's low value and low cost, so it's disposable software. But as you can imagine, as time goes by and the cost decreases, the quantity will increase and the demand will be proportional, so you create new markets. And so the industrialization really does this in the first place. You get a lot of junk and stuff that is disposable and waste. But like the food industry, where he says there is a lot of industrial food, there's also organic movement. So he says we'll have also some organic software at some point, which is an interesting idea. I didn't really understand what he was saying about boutique software that is high cost and low value. Maybe it's like those dinosaurs who still charge a high cost for not very solid softwares. So in traditional software, I would put all those in our world of business owners who wants to improve their businesses. You usually buy systems like ERPs, enterprise resource planning softwares. By the way, I'm surprised how little people in our world know that term. So what we say, we're going to say that it's a management software. So like customer relationship management software, inventory management software, procurement software, any software that helps you just get your business to function, or anything you do with your Google Sheets to do your quotes, etc. Those essentially the software that would connect all your operations and put it into one place. So the giants there, for enterprise are SAP, NetSuite, and for SMBs there is like Zoho, there is Odoo, there is Procore and Acumatica. Those are like the big leaders and players. But what really defines them is that they're gonna have softwares that will have like 50,000 buttons, and you will have to train your people to use those 50,000 buttons and try to find which one of those actually suit your business, which is very generic, and generic usually gives you mediocre results. It's better than nothing, but still. And what I think is like my company is here. We create high value software for very low cost. And as you know, things happen. Same, like it's been 2 years we've been in this business with my co-founder. We did a lot of research and development. We worked with our early customer and we did some innovation. So what those companies did for like years, we actually rebuilt it like very, very quickly. And that good foundation, but the flexible foundation based thanks to the AI. And now we are going into that area where, boom, we create future commodities. So what we do at Anchor Point and like the OpsOS is bringing this high quality software at low cost, and this opens a new market. And our market is actually great. We have fantastic demand. The customers with whom we work are super happy, and since software becomes commodity, and one of the key principles in successful change management and like digital transformation, and what is said in the Toyota way, the TPS system, it's not about technology. Technology actually is like, one of things, not the central thing. What really matters is people, process, tech, and organizing your organization around your value chain. So being client obsessed, etc. So this is what we really focus on. That client obsession. How do we as a society deliver better products on time with the highest quality as possible at lower cost? So we apply those principles even inside our company. So check it out, give us a read. I'll put the link for this article down in the description. It's really great, and we are very excited to be part of that revolution history. So yeah, take care, subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next one. Peace.